Oh, I just had my first video hit 1 mil.
Oh, let's go.
Literally right now. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, boys. Thanks, boys.
You're officially a big YouTuber.
I still don't even think
You're
I'm a
officially
YouTuber.
allowed on the Gush podcast.
I'm the Gush broadcast. I'm finally here.
We timed it.
We timed it.
Purposely.
Surprise.
Yeah.
You're here
Oh,
now.
thank you.
Welcome
guys
to the
got
big
me.
boy club.
Holy shit. I can't wait to start grooming my fans.
You already have.
You've groomed us in our hearts where it counts. And for that, Ghost Scum wins this year's Gush Award for Best
beautiful.
Newcomer to the scene.
Fuck you, Oki. Oh, I thought you meant to the podcast. Never mind. Freshman.
You're like the
okay.
logic of our YouTube sphere. So take that for what you will.
In the car, I just can't wait.
Up on our very first date.
Could you hold your hand?
On Discord, no less.
Wrong if I think it's lame to dance.
Is it bad if I
used to be
want to post this on YouTube?
Please don't expose me.
In the form of a
Baby.
Keemstar video.
My favorite thing to say in Tom voice is, he left us scar size extra large.
yeah. Or well, what's that other song they have? Let me go in her room. I want to take off her clothes.
No,
Yeah.
please no. God, that's like
I like that
I
song.
love all the things you do.
I hate that voice inflection so fucking
Oh yeah,
much.
no, it's the worst. But I like that
it.
song.
It's like
That song's great. I love the harmonies at the end. Be
What?
yellow.
It's my
Yeah,
nightmare.
that's the
It's my
best part of the
nightmare.
song.
Yeah.
It's my nightmare.
They're so lost in dissolution. It's so good.
Pop punk is my nightmare.
Dude,
in
I think
general.
pop punk is like nowadays it's like I think one of the most hated musical genres. I feel like
Pop
it's just
punk?
yeah.
it
No,
is.
it's coming back so big time
But it's
right
also,
now.
but it's like traumatizing.
Yeah, it reminds
Dude,
me
like, Machine Gun Kelly is
Oh,
like doing
God.
it, and Willow Smith is
That's
doing
what I'm
it.
saying, dude. It's traumatizing.
that's not a good thing.
It's not.
No, it is a good thing. I'd rather have that. Like, I'm so tired of whatever the zeitgeist has been for the last like 6 years.
I guess it's just been like trap and like but I don't know.
Like, yeah, like
I think
trap
you can
and,
take
like,
trap in an interesting direction. Like I think you can
Yeah, but
do stuff
you
like
can,
Blady and
for
Young
sure.
Lean.
We've been in Fantano Core for far too long.
It's
We
just
have.
been way too boring, and I will take the return of guitars. Over
Meanwhile,
more
Fantano's
trap.
jumping on this trend, and he's like, "Hey, how do you do, fellow ska kids?
Skids.
Skids? How do you do, fellow skids?"
What do we have to do, Tom? Ghost Gum. To
Whatever, I
get
don't
you
care. Call me whatever.
Animal Collective pilled. How do we get you Animal Collective pilled?
Listen, man, I've tried on several occasions to get into Animal Collective, and I just cannot get
I know
into
the song.
it.
I know the song. I have it right in front of me.
Okay,
Greg, can we go into your story of how you got into Animal Collective and
Sure.
how I was like trying for a year
Sure.
to get you into them?
So, this is the series of events. He showed me some of their songs, but I still didn't get into them. And then I did about 1.5 grams of shrooms, had a very positive experience, I would say. I was around family. It was a positive experience. And after that, he introduced me to another one of their songs, and I really liked it. And then another one of their songs followed right after that, and I also liked that. And the next one, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And so I kind of dived more into their albums and then really started liking them. So yeah, that was how I got into them.
Right. See, like, I don't know. For me, I was on a road trip one time. I remember it was like a family vacation, and we were in another country, so I didn't have like internet or data at the time in the car. So I downloaded a bunch of albums on my phone, and one of them was Strawberry Jam by Animal Collective.
Okay.
And I don't know why. I got like 2 songs in, and I was like, this I don't like it at all. And it's weird because like I like other bands similar to them. Like I
You
really
son
like
of a bitch.
I really like Dan Deacon and like even like Panda Bear, like the solo stuff there. I like some of that stuff, but I just cannot fucking get into it. I've tried for like 2,
Okay, I know
3
the
years
song.
now.
I know the song. I'm gonna play it.
Is it What Would I Want, Sky?
No, I'm gonna play Summertime Clothes.
But you've listened to Merryweather, haven't you?
Yeah, I've listened to it before. I don't know. I just thought it was like
Dude, do What Would I Want, Sky, Greg.
Okay, I'll play that one.
That
too.
was the song that was the song that got
true.
finally turned Greg over.
True, but I don't know if it's as accessible. But I'll play it.
I think it's pretty accessible.
Okay.
give me that normie shit.
Okay.
For the viewers of the podcast, this is where we listen to the songs, which is going to end right now.
That was good. I like that actually.
Hell yeah, dude.
It wasn't what I was expecting.
The same EP that has Grays, because I remember you said that you liked Grays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that song.
It's the same EP, and that sound is really just a continuation of Merriweather, which is the album that's like kind of their most famous album.
The meme album, right?
The meme album.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's not something me and you talk about when we think about it, though, because we're actually.
I never thought about it too much as like the meme album.
Bro, we're into fucking meme music. Airplane Over the Sea, meme album. The Beatles' White Album, meme album.
Pinkerton, meme.
Meme album, 100%. Blue Album, meme.
Yep.
That's like the most popular meme.
Which one?
Missing Fauna.
Blue Album.
Oh yeah,
That's a meme album
one of the,
101
I'd say it's like one of the biggest meme albums just in general.
of a
So
generation.
you're the meme expert, so you know which albums are meme albums. See, Greg and I, to us they're just albums.
Yeah, but to you, they
Well,
have
see,
meme market value.
See, I knew the Blue Album before it became a meme. Like I listened to it back in high school, and I really liked it. I remember my friend got me into like he showed me "Say It Ain't So" and then like the Sweater song, those two, and I really liked those two songs. And then I went to like my local library and like rented the CD so I could put it on my iPod or some shit, and I got that one, and then I got the Green Album and Make Believe.
Interesting.
And I fucking hated Make Believe. Even like back then when I was a fucking idiot and I like didn't know good music, I still hated that album.
That's hilarious.
You know, I think that album suffers the most from shitty production, and that like it wouldn't be so. I don't think the songwriting is that bad. I think it's just the production that's ass. Like if it imagine it sounded sonically like the Blue Album.
Yeah, I guess like I don't know. It just seemed like really. This is like kind of maybe
Poppy?
cliche, but it's very like kind of like a sellout album. Like I liked Perfect Situation. I thought that song was like fine. But like Beverly Hills is, it's a fun song, but it's so cheesy.
Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. Beverly.
Living in Beverly Hills.
Can I be the
I'm going
opening
to
for the
Tom
podcast?
territory.
Can I be the opening for the podcast?
We're gonna get copyright struck by Weezer for even saying that.
Fuck you, Rivers Cuomo.
Yeah, fuck you for even trying to copy.
I unironically like Beverly Hills. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's a fun song. I don't mind it. I just think it's funny.
I hate it. Unironically.
I think there are way worse songs on that album.
I fucking despise that song.
What about We Are All on Drugs?
That one is way worse.
That one's the worst
so
in
much
my
worse.
opinion.
Yeah, that's the worst song of the album. But like, Hold Me, Peace, Damage in Your Heart, Pardon Me, Other Way, Haunt You Every Day.
I don't
like
even
those
know those songs. I don't even know those songs.
I can't even remember how they go.
Any of them?
I'm not that
I
into
think
Weezer.
The Other Way or No Other Way, that one sounds kind of
The Other Way is
familiar.
about Elliott Smith's wife, actually.
Oh, I fucking love that.
There is no other one.
I fucking love Elliott Smith. He's the best.
Yeah, he's really good. Too bad he's dead.
Yeah, I don't know how he died. No one knows how he died. It's fucking
I
crazy.
thought he was stabbed or something.
Yeah, but they don't know if it was a homicide or suicide.
Bro,
Like,
that's
no one
scary.
knows.
Let's just stay away from that.
Yeah.
I think that, like, it's like, can you really stab yourself, like, as a method of suicide? I feel like it's so hard to, like, go against your body's
I don't
desires.
even
that,
want to think about it.
There was that guy who, there was that girl who, I don't know, Oxychan or whatever, where she had some, like, guy she was in a relationship with, and he like, kidnapped her, and then the guy stabbed himself to, like, kill himself
Jesus.
after he killed her. But he didn't die. He survived, but he killed her. But, yeah.
Jesus.
And that guy's name was Albert Einstein.
Yeah. So
Rick Sanchez.
Thank you for sponsoring this podcast.
Al.
Hey,
Thanks, Al.
Thanks, Al.
You can call me Al.
Is everyone who's named Al actually named Albert?
Yes.
This is a revelation for me I'm having right now.
They are.
I think. Yeah. Wait.
That's weird,
Wait.
man.
Is there actually another?
Oh no, they could be Alfred.
Yeah.
Alphonse, like
Alphonse.
Alphonse Elric.
So they're not all Alberts.
Not necessarily, but a lot of
Imagine
them
it was
are.
Alphonse Einstein.
Alvin
That'd be
and
way
the
cooler.
Chipmunks.
Alfonso
Oh,
Einstein.
Alvin and the Einsteins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway.
So this is Ghost Gum.
Oh yeah,
He's
it's me.
joining
Hey.
us here on Gush as a public speaker for meme awareness for the youth.
He's gonna teach us how to meme.
He's teaching us
Yes.
how to make memes.
Yeah,
Us-
these guys are kind of boomers. I want to educate them a little bit.
So thanks for
Ever since turning 26, Glink is officially a boomer, which makes me a senior citizen. And
we're about to
Gum's
check
gonna
Sam
bring us
into it.
down to the Zoomer level.
We're about to check Sam into a retirement home like next week. And
Yeah.
I'm
man,
basically senile already.
Yeah, so Grandpa, like when you speak, you got to speak towards the mic, not the computer. Okay.
Huh? Sorry, I'm practicing my Kanye.
I'm not even that old. I think people just assume I'm not that young. I think people just assume I'm really young, but
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, so you're young.
I'm not like
You're at the
Turkey
beginning
Tom
of your
young,
20s. No, but you're not that far from him either.
Turkey Tom is child labor.
Turkey Tom's turning 19 this year, I think.
I remember
And you're both
seeing
named Tom.
his Gamer from Mars video. Where
Are
he
you sure you're
was-
not Turkey Tom's older brother with the same name?
Yeah. Let's not talk about this. I don't feel comfortable.
Okay, sorry. Let's edit this out.
No, just
We're
fuck with
editing
it.
that out. We're editing that out.
Yeah, cut all that out.
We're cutting that.
No, it's
We're cutting everything that happens before now.
Everything.
okay.
Right? Go.
None of that was anything.
None of that even mattered. So continue.
I mean, it was mostly just us sitting in silence listening to music anyways, so.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's good shit. Good vibes. Can we just do that instead of having a
commenting
podcast?
on the songs that no one else
no,
gets
we're
to
actually.
hear.
The thing is, we're gonna start a
Oh,
music.
this is good. Oh, this is good music. That's the
Just like
podcast.
We're
2
gonna
minutes of
start a music
silence.
podcast. We're gonna start a music podcast because
A
we
modcast.
have what the Needle Drop podcast does not have. We have more personalities than just Fantano's internet nerdy self. We have Ghost Gum, the gamer zoomer, music
Gamer
case.
Zoomer. Yeah, that's what
We
that's
have
what they call
Slush, the boomer.
No, I'm senile. You're a boomer. I'm senile.
Slush, the senile, like
This the senile Jew.
the senile Jew takes, and we have
Oh, God.
we have Glink, the I guess boomer according to Sam.
Yeah. It's according to everyone. Let's be real.
Okay, the boomer. What you guys tell me? I don't know.
Armenian.
The boomer
The
Armenian.
boomer Armenian extraordinaire.
The boomer
Armenian
extraordinaire.
nationalist.
I don't know if I like extraordinaire attached to that
Why not? You don't
because
wanna
it
be
makes me
extraordinaire?
sound way too eccentric.
Well, you are. I mean,
Look,
we've all seen your Twitter, Greg. Okay.
What does
You're
that
pretty
mean?
eccentric.
what
good-
does that
a good
mean? I
Twitter
don't even
bio.
know what that means. No,
A
what
good
does
Twitter
that mean?
bio would be self-proclaimed extraordinaire. That would be a really
What is
funny Twitter bio.
what is extraordinary about my Twitter? Can you please explain? Ghost Gum.
Well, have you seen
No, not
ordinary
you,
Twitter?
Ghost
It's
Gum.
extra.
Well, I didn't say shit about your Twitter. I think it's fine.
Okay, boom. That's the only opinion that matters on this episode of the podcast.
That's it. I'm lighting my mask on fire.
All right. Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Was
I
that a
just happen to be
metaphor?
holding a lighter and there's a mask in front of me.
Oh, I thought that was
but
like
it does sound like a protest, doesn't it?
it sounds like a Joker style threat.
Yeah, it is. It's not about the mask. It's about sending a message.
I'm going to light one mask on fire for the next hour. Anyways, so your
Anyway,
latest, what I really wanted to bring to our attention, though,
I think it was like some
Ghost Gum.
fucking like audio cutout.
Everyone just got silent, and I couldn't tell if I disconnected.
Me too. Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, go.
welcome to the number one club. You know what I mean, right?
I think so. I think
The
so.
number one. You're in the number one club right now. You're in
Yeah,
the
it's
number.
pretty
All three of
crazy.
us are in the number one
All
club
three
right
of
now.
us are in the number one club, and it feels good to be in the number one club.
You know what? It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time going. Exactly.
Rank 1 out of 10, baby.
Well deserved. I think it's kind of coincidental, but we all had it coming.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Your recent video is doing really well, isn't it, Greg?
Dude, that's the point. All three of our. So for people who don't know, when you upload a video, there's a dashboard, and it says under content, it says how your latest video has performed compared to your last 10 videos, and it'll rank it. And obviously, the higher it is, that means the better it's performing. So number one is it's doing the best out of 10, and that's all three of us happen to have our latest videos right now are doing that, but in three very separate ways, because Sam's video came out a while ago and is just now getting traction. My video came out recently, and Ghost Gums came out recently, and they're both getting traction as well. But it's just, that's what we were talking about. But continue.
Yeah, mine's not even like, if I compare like this video to, the rest of them, like 2 to 10, it's not even fucking close. Like this video, I don't know what the hell happened, but it just like got recommended to so many people, I guess, on like the first day.
Dude, I think the topic is something everyone is like familiar a little bit with, but like wanted the more detailed explanation, and that's where you came in.
See, I was worried that it would be like, I didn't really know what to title the video when I made it, because I was like, I don't know how to like
it's about
show
the
people what
Tumblr
I'm
exodus, by the way, because I saw it too. I saw it the day it came out, I think, because it was on it actually showed up right on my front page, so I watched it. And it was interesting because it's about a story that everyone knows about, the fact that Tumblr kind of like fell apart, but nobody really knows like why or how it happened. I think, at least I didn't know, and I think when you put it together, it's kind of like easy to understand.
I think some people know kind of the general story, like, okay, they banned porn, whatever, but like I wanted to focus more on like, that, and then the aftermath of that, because there's like, you could make like a half-hour video on all the other stuff that went down. Like I did skim over some stuff, or not really get to it because I didn't think it was important, but like one of the things was Apple actually pulled them off the App Store.
Oh really?
Yeah, because of all the illegal imagery, Apple pulled it off the App Store, and then that was like one of the main reasons for them,
banning porn.
Yeah, it was like that, and the CP, the combination of those two things, which were kind of symbiotic. They pulled it off the App Store, and then they really had no choice but to just ban all that stuff.
I briefly used Tumblr, and it was only for browsing porn. That was the only reason.
I've actually heard a couple people say that. Like, it's like, I don't know. It seemed very popular for
y'all
porn,
are freaks.
but also like,
y'all are freaks.
You don't watch porn, Glink?
7 days a week.
I definitely am actively avoiding porn. Sometimes I slip up, but for the most part, I'm way more successful at doing it than I used to definitely kind of like watch it more.
Crave it.
But when I was younger, but lately in the past few years, I've been viewing it completely differently. And I think I definitely am not really addicted to porn.
That's good. I mean, it is like, it's super easy to fall into something like that, where I remember when I was young, like just like, going through puberty and stuff, it was like every day, watching it every single day. And now it's like, I think just as you get older, you realize that, well, I don't necessarily think once in a while is harmful. I think if you do watch fucking like porn, multiple times a day, like if you can't get off unless
multiple times a day is insanity.
Yeah, that's too much. That's way too much.
I was watching a video of some guy like who had a porn addiction and like he was like making some video, like some confession to it, and he said he would watch porn like 4 or 5 times a day or some shit. I was like, holy fuck,
it's way too much.
And like,
I'm actually I don't know if this is better or not, but like I'm very like soft core about my like porn consumption. Like I'm not like watching some like elaborate like crazy fuck scene with some storyline or some shit. Like I'm literally most of the time my consumption of porn is like still images.
That's a good way to be. I feel like that's like the old dad, the real senile way of doing it.
Yeah, well,
like 70s Playboys and stuff.
Well, that's why Sam is senile.
That's why I'm the senile Jew.
Yeah, like I said, we're checking him into the like old people home.
Huh? Is my porn gonna come with me?
And in like 5 years, I'm moving in there too, so it's not even like I'm far behind.
I saw
and
a
at
guy
that
on
point
the
in
street.
time, you know, Ghost Gun will be a boomer. Then.
Oh yeah, by that point I'll be where you guys are now. I was gonna say I saw a guy in the street the other day, like who had a fucking Playboy magazine and was just like walking around with. It's some homeless guy, and I was like, do they still fucking like make those anymore? Can you get like porn magazines anymore?
We know the articles are fantastic.
It's actually the writing is actually good now.
It's like fake news. It's just like some really
it's
fucking
the most real news in a strange
Exactly.
twist.
It's the only place you can get real news
good
now is
reporting.
Playboy.
It's completely unbiased.
That would
reporting
totally
in a
make
porn.
sense in this fucking bizarre world.
Dude,
Yeah.
we are living in a simulation with that Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul shit. That fucking was so crazy to me.
Well, that was just
like,
contrived and like.
but like looking at
staged.
looking at the page, like I just had this like moment of clarity. Looking at the Wikipedia page, it was like, you know, Floyd Mayweather, like world champion, undefeated, you know, all these accolades, and then Logan Paul, it was just YouTuber. And I'm like, if you told me this like 5 years ago, you said this is gonna happen, I'd be like, you're fucking crazy.
Yep. We're living in an age now where YouTubers are penetrating the mainstream more and more, and the opportunities for like after you've achieved YouTube success are just growing and growing.
You know what just happened? Floyd Mayweather just legitimized YouTube boxing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess he really like took it to the
He
next
endorsed
level,
it.
didn't
He just straight up co-signed it. And he's the biggest name in boxing. So YouTube boxing is the fucking future.
It is pretty crazy to think, like, I remember when that Logan Paul KSI thing happened, it was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that was kind of just the beginning of it. I think it might go bigger
I actually
than
think that was, like, more appealing as a viewer because there's not, like, this crazy imbalance of this guy's super skilled and this guy's just some schmuck. It's like, oh, they're both schmucks, so, like, they can actually go pretty even, probably.
Right. That was kind of my problem with the Mayweather, you know, Logan Paul fight. I was like, Mayweather's obviously just going to fight, you know, he's a very defensive boxer. He's just going to beat the shit out of him. Like, you know, I don't know. It didn't really interest me. But I'd like to see, like, you know, I'd like to see some more YouTubers box. Like, if you guys had a dream.
I'd like to see
like a
Oki
dream
and Turkey
pair.
Tom box.
That's a good one. I'd also like to see Nikocado Avocado fight someone.
Boogie.
Maybe a different mukbang.
Boogie.
Yeah, that
Boogie.
would be good.
Yep.
Yeah. That would be really good.
Who else?
Or maybe Frank Hassel and Boogie, though, actually.
Okay.
Oh, God. Boogie would kill him. Boogie would fucking kill him.
I don't know.
Dude, Frank Hassel. Okay, let's construct the ideal YouTuber boxing tournament, like personality-wise, of course.
Okay, well, do we start on, like, the main card and go down, or...
No, just like build up your own little matchups, and then we'll talk about it. So Boogie versus Frank Hassel is 100% one of them.
That's definitely got to be on the card for sure.
And Tom and Oki are definitely one.
Tom and Oki.
Maybe now it's Tom and Nick Diorio, actually. Sorry, not Tom. I mean,
tag
Oki
team?
and Nick Diorio.
Oki and Nick Diorio. Okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah, I could see that. I'd pay for that. I'd pay for that.
Okay. Tom and who though? I think Tom. I don't know who Tom's enemy is.
Does
A
he?
fight
I mean,
we're
I
kind
don't
of
know.
building up, like low key. I'm going to be very low key about this, but a fight that we're low key going to be promoting and hyping up. Technicals versus Leffen. It's going to be a big one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Holy
but
shit.
we're not going to get into that right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some time before Leffen realizes he's in that fight.
Yeah. Exactly.
That one's just, you know, I personally just like, I think that Leffen stands no chance against Tech in any type of battle.
It's the great Death Note battle of our time, really.
Yeah.
It's Light Yagami versus fucking L.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nier, the other guy who no one remembers, but L.
Fuck the second half of that show.
Dude, if that show ended on like you know the 22nd episode or something, whatever, it would be 25th. It would be fucking amazing.
So,
I've seen
like,
it like 5 times.
Spoilers for everyone, whatever you guys took it. There's a Japanese version of Death Note that ends there, where it's
really?
right at the end when L dies. It was like he actually had a trump card, which was that like by killing L, Kira ends up dying too.
That makes so much sense.
I
It's
wish
so much better
it
that
had
way.
ended like that because the ending felt like so rushed. You know, it just felt like so.
They were trying to
like, I
build
don't-
up too much and then deconstruct. It was just like
I think the thing happened with this always happens to TV shows. It's like, oh well, this is really successful. We need to keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who was that other guy?
But it
The
didn't even
fucking-
amount to that many more episodes. That's the weird
The
thing.
blonde. Who's the blonde guy?
Aaron Mello.
Mello. Who? What the fuck was his purpose? Like, I just thought he was such a shit character.
It was
why
kind
is
of
he in there?
I mean, the aesthetic was cool,
Yeah, yeah.
but that's
I
about
agree.
it.
I don't know. I've been watching Hunter x Hunter lately. It's been fucking
So good.
So good,
Oh,
man.
I keep hearing people hype that up. I gotta check it out.
I gotta finish that show. I actually never finished. I got to like the last arc at the beginning, and I just stopped for some reason.
Oh, see,
know
I'm
where
at
you're
the what's the name
Greed
of the
Island?
arc? Yeah, like Greed Island. I'm at that one now where they're they're
So
hunting
good.
the Phantom Troop. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It starts off and I was like, oh, this is good, and I was talking to one of my friends. He's like, no, it gets way better. Like what you're watching now is shit, and I was like really enjoying
It
it.
starts to get better. Like I already like the beginning, but I think it starts to get better when he gets to like the tournament tower.
Yeah, I agree.
Always
That's
gets
just
better
awesome.
with the tournament arc. You
The
can count
tournament
on
arc
that
just-
with any anime.
And like the way it works, Greg, is like it's like a tower where like you have to fight your way to like the next level up.
Let's
And then,
fucking
like the
go.
higher up you go, like the better people are, and like the more like elegantly and luxuriously they're treated. They like live in the tower.
That's
and
pretty
shit.
dope. That's pretty dope.
And then like they get to a certain point where because you win money as you
It's
go
like
up, and
it's
then
like
once you get
Pokemon
to
Battle Tower.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like you win money as you go up, and then once you get to a certain point, they don't even fight for money. They just fight for like.
Can we
who's
talk
better.
about Pokemon for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Was it your childhood as much as it was mine?
I was
Ghost Gun?
fucking obsessed with Pokemon when I
Okay.
was a kid.
Pokemon to me as a kid was my world outside of it was my simulation.
I thought that was WoW.
No, as a kid, it was really Pokemon. For a little bit, it was WoW, but then I went back to. Point is, as a young kid, it was Pokemon. Like
What's your
ages-
favorite Pokemon game?
Well, I probably
Ruby
have to-
Sapphire.
I really like third
Really?
gen. I really liked the third gen.
I like
but I
fourth
also
gen.
really like the second gen.
I've heard the fourth gen is really good.
Soul
I actually never played
Silver
it. That's
is
like
my
the Diamond
favorite.
Pearl or whatever.
Yeah, Diamond Pearl, Soul Silver, Heart
Fourth
Gold.
gen
'cause-
is good too. I got into that one a lot.
I never played fourth gen, but everyone says that it's like the best gen.
They're remaking that right now. It's going to come out on Switch.
I'm not
isn't everyone
supporting them
mad about it?
financially.
Isn't everyone mad about it?
Yeah, they should be. 'cause,
Everyone is pissed
Pokemon
at,
is like
yeah.
really like I don't know stagnated super hard over the last like 10 years. I think.
Ever
the
since
last
then.
one I played, yeah, was like fucking what's it called? Let's Go. I just got it on Switch because I didn't have any games, and I was like, fuck it, I'll get Let's Go, and it was just like. I don't know. It felt so fucking easy. It was almost like boring to the point where it just
Yeah.
like plays itself, you know?
It's literally made for 5-year-olds.
Yeah, which I get. I get why they do that, but like, come on.
They
But wait,
should be making
are
like
you
a
telling
beautiful
me you weren't
Pokemon
making?
game.
Are you telling me you weren't making the soy face as you were playing?
Dude, I literally, my chin went into my fucking neck, and I was like, put my glasses on. I started balding as I was playing. It was fucking so bizarre.
Wow.
And then you started tweeting about virtue signaling stuff.
Yeah, I started
With
tweeting
selfies
just
of
like,
you in Pokemon plushies.
yeah, the one up plushie in the background.
Yes.
And I was like, guys, here's my new YouTube video. With the
Right,
subscribe
exactly.
pillow there too.
Well, no. Here's my new Twitch stream. We're about to go live.
Aren't you banned on Twitch?
Yes.
Why?
actually
Say
sent-
that out loud, they'll know.
I sent in an appeal just the other night, and I just said, "Hey," I said in the appeal, I was banned on February 4th, 2018, for saying a bad word.
Oh fuck!
Please
That's
unban me.
It's a long time ago.
Please unban me.
You said, and I quote, "Dear Twitch staff, in 2018 I was banned for saying faggot. It was wrong for me to say faggot, and I'll never say faggot again.
You could have bleeped
Sincerely
that.
yours,
I didn't say that.
Glink the faggot lover."
Jesus Christ!
No, that would be disingenuous. So
No, that'd be very.
I just
you
said
guys gonna bleep
I
that
got
or
banned
leave
for
it
saying
in?
a bad word, so unban me because I occasionally might want to stream with my friends. That's what I said, and then I sent it, and so we'll see. They're probably gonna reject it, but I'll tell you this: I said it before, and I'll say it one more time on this podcast. This will be my Joe Rogan recurring topic, which is that
Just getting
Twitch,
banned on Twitch.
I'm telling you, man, Twitch is a fucking cult. They're a fucking cult, man.
It is.
Listen. When you're banned on
That's
Twitch,
crazy.
unlike other social media platforms, when you're banned on Twitch, dude, you're not even allowed to appear on other people's streams, or else they'll get banned.
That's.
I mean,
fucked.
that's some cult level shit, man. That's some cult
That is
level
like
shit,
kind of
man.
fucked when you think about it. Like the idea, like you're just banned from like appearing on the platform. I think is stupid.
Because
I've
think
actually
about how
like
big the
thought to
platform
myself, like if I started streaming on Twitch, like how would I just like auto get banned if I got big enough because they would like see something I said on Twitter or something?
is now. Yes,
Dude,
I
I
think
was
so.
so worried. Like I was I like was like, yo, I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna do it all the time. I made a video being like, yeah, go check out my Twitch. Since then, I haven't streamed once. But anyway, I fucking was like streaming for a while, and dude, I was so like paranoid of what I can and can't say. Like, you know, what the chat's saying. Like, I don't know. It just like it becomes this whole thing where you're like, even if you say something in the wrong like inflection, like, are you gonna get banned?
Yeah. Exactly.
Right, you have to be on
Fuck that.
eggshells.
I don't need that.
It is
Yeah, it
pretty
is like
shitty.
walking
It's a
on
shit deal.
eggshells.
That's why I would never be a full-time streamer. I would do occasional streams like, hey, here's a cool event, let me stream it. But I would never be like every day doing that as my job. That'd be ridiculous.
I don't know how people do it. It's like, I know that the debate is like, oh, you know, YouTube versus Twitch, like, which is more difficult, but I don't know. I think they're just completely fucking different things. Like, I don't know. Like, being on Twitch is just like being consistent and streaming every day. Like, I could not fucking do that. No
Twitch
way
is a
in hell I
day.
could do
Twitch
that.
is a day job. YouTube is a project.
Exactly. Yeah.
Twitch
yeah.
is so much worse for like your well-being because of how it functions. Like having to stream. I mean, not. I guess being a streamer is a better way to say it. But just like being live all the time, like every day. It's like, how the fuck do you have time to do anything?
Yeah, exactly.
There are like streamers who stream
They don't
like
have time.
16 hours a day, and they do it like every fucking day. I'm like, they just get up, stream, and then go to bed, stream again. Like, it is just
That's so
fucking
It's like that
Healthy.
meme where they're like, okay, good night stream, and then they take off their headphones and they look like they're like bleeding out their eyes.
yeah, exactly.
That's so unhealthy too for both for your own well-being and just for whatever it contributes to the culture. I think of like that's acceptable now to just stream all day and like not leave your house when you have like many of the time these people have like 0 viewers or like 5 viewers, you know, like some small. It's not even like the vast majority of streamers get very few, if any, viewers. Obviously, it's not everyone getting 10,000 viewers or 100,000 viewers. So it looks glamorous when people are doing that, but when they're, it's kind of sad, I think, you know, not to like shit on people's dreams or anything. But there is something sad about like just the pages and pages of people who are sitting there streaming to no audience, hoping for, some of them might get something out of it, but a lot of them are also going to be wasting their time, to be honest, completely wasting their time.
I guess like if it's fun for them though, like if they enjoy doing it, you know, like this happened to me the other day. I was just on Twitch and just browsing, like just chatting, and I came on this one girl's stream who was doing a Bible reading. And it was like, I just sat there and like listened to it for like 20 minutes. I'm not even like a religious person,
And you
but
fell
I just
in
like,
love. You fell in
yeah,
love.
exactly. I fell in love. And I just
That's
donated,
awesome.
dude. It's
That's
this weird
awesome.
thing. I like donated my fucking whole like bank
Life
account to
savings.
her. I like in increments, not at once. So, you know, it's a little better, but
Gave her your social insurance number.
yeah, and like my passport, you know, sent everything, you know, for fan
That's
mail.
awesome,
Just
dude.
donate my identity to you, please.
Hey man, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I really you know, hopefully she'll invite me over in the next like couple months.
Oh,
Maybe we
yeah.
can.
Oh yeah.
I guess we should be having her on the podcast since she's you now.
Yeah, she basically owns my identity. I gave her my YouTube channel password too.
Nice.
So the next video is just gonna be a Bible stream. Could you like, what is like one video you could upload that would just fucking kill your channel? Like if you made one video that would make, like, is that possible? Do you think?
Yeah.
I feel like there's more than one.
There's
Like,
a million
okay, not
ways to
something
do that.
obvious though. Like, what is like the least you would have to do to
The
like
least obvious?
get that to happen?
Oh, okay.
Just be like super racist or something.
Oh, yeah, but that's like
No,
that's
he's saying
obvious though.
he's saying the least obvious way.
Oh, the least obvious. Sorry, I thought. Never mind.
That's an interesting question that I just formulated out of whatever you said. Because I don't even know if is that really what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you just uploaded a video just like telling your viewers they're all pieces of shit and that you hate them? And
That's not very subtle.
That'd be kind of funny though. I think I'd laugh if someone did that.
I have a feeling that it would like backfire and you would just get more popular.
Yeah, that would work. But if you're being really brutally honest with it, because think about here's an idea.
People like authenticity.
Yeah, if you're not being an extra dick about it, but you're just being very harsh about and cherry picking certain facts, which you could do, you could come across as kind of like tough love. But like
you can kind of set it up like, guys, I'm just so done with this. Like, you guys are such fucking pieces of shit. I fucking hate you all.
No,
like,
you don't even have to go that hard. You could just be like, the truth is, it's on you guys to find it within yourselves. Like, you get people to like kind of,
gaslight people almost.
Gaslight your audience is what I'm saying.
You guys, any aspiring YouTubers, gaslight your audience.
That's a good idea. It's a good idea. Because then they're going to be like, oh shit, we got to help this guy out.
I think I swear there's been YouTubers who have done that. Like,
oh, for sure.
I swear, like, this is a really old one, but like Linkara from Channel Awesome has that,
Oh
like,
my God.
that iconic video of him being like, guys, you have to turn off ad block when you watch the videos. Like, you're so selfish for not turning off ad block. I'm like,
Make them feel guilty.
it's literally like what, like less than a cent probably per one view. I don't know what the fucking.
It's just scraping
it's like
the
so
bottom
pointless.
of the barrel.
He's just completely threw the audience under the bus, and he's being
Scraping
serious
the bottom of the proverbial jar of peanut butter.
too. Exactly. But the Channel Awesome, well, I mean, he's not with Channel Awesome anymore, but they're
Rest in
fucking,
peace, Channel Awesome.
He was too awesome for them.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
too fucking.
Way too awesome for them.
Yeah, I
That's
used
his
to
new
watch.
channel name.
I used
So
to watch
speaking of
Channel
awesome channels,
Oh yeah, go.
Ghost Gum, you've been at
Oh.
this for a while now.
You're so kind.
What's coming down the pike in the future of Ghost Gum Entertainment?
Well, I got two videos on. One of them is fully written, but then I just came up with another idea, like for something I wanted to do the other day. That I think this would make a better video, so I might put the other one on hold and just do this one. I don't know though, because it's tough, right? Like, I don't know, because like with this Tumblr video, it was more of like not a historical piece, but like a kind of like this is what happened. Whereas like I have other videos that are way more opinionated, right? So I think I want to kind of maybe turn away from those opinion pieces and get a little more into just kind of objective things with my jokes.
So you're
put in
gonna be
there.
like internet historian essentially.
Literally everyone fucking says that. They're like in my comment section like, damn, can't internet historian uploaded like
Right.
today.
How do you
I
feel
just
about
think,
that? How do you feel about that comparison?
I mean, he's definitely, I love his stuff. I love his content, but like, I don't know. I want
I don't
to
think
do
it's that
something
similar.
Yeah, I don't think it's that similar. I mean, I would, like to do
it's
other
definitely
stuff.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like, I think the best way
Your personality is
the way I
very
look at YouTube,
different too, and I think that comes across.
for sure. And I think like the way I look at YouTube is like I have a couple channels that I really like, or more than a couple, but I like to just combine elements of every channel I really like, and combine little things there like, oh, I like how they did that, or and then add my own stuff into that. And I find if you do that, you get something unique.
Definitely. Yeah, every
it-
form of art or creation is ultimately borrowing from something else. But it's the way in which you kind of remix it, recreate it, that makes it unique. That's what all art ultimately is, really.
I think that your channel has one of like the best qualities a YouTube channel can have, which is that it's extremely bingeable. Your
That's
videos
what-
just feel very easy to like just watch one after another.
See, that makes me feel really good because I like the idea of doing that. I've definitely done that to certain channels too, like where I find a channel and I just watch like video after video. But I like that. That's why I try and keep them like, you know, somewhat short. You know, I don't want to make in the near future, like I don't see myself making any like half hour, you know, hour long videos, just because I want to keep them concise. You know, I want to cut the fat out. There's like so many times where I'm watching YouTube videos and someone will be, you know, talking about something and they just like repeat themselves over and over again.
Yeah.
And that drives me crazy when that happens. I don't
like when people like artificially inflate the length of their videos for some reason.
Right, yeah.
Whether it's on purpose or because they're just terrible writers or something, I don't know.
I hate when people do that. It's so annoying when it's obvious.
Yeah,
When
sometimes
it's
it's
like-
really fucking obvious.
It's like, okay, why is this? Okay, honestly, I think the biggest offenders of this, though, ironically, or whatever you want to call it, are the ones who are often filming themselves talking. Whereas the people who actually write it out and edit it and are just using narration, I don't think they repeat themselves as much because it's more planned out. But the people who are like on camera, who clearly are kind of improvising it a bit, or they're not fully writing a script and they're kind of just going off the cuff, a lot of them tend to repeat. A lot of them inflate stories. They just expand on unnecessary details. It's rough and
Right.
it's inefficient and
Yeah.
it's uninteresting.
That happened. I was looking at, you know how YouTube was kind of talking about like, you know, flirting with the idea of removing the dislike button.
Yeah.
There was like
they kind of did they didn't. Sorry,
on
they just stopped
Studio.
showing.
Yeah, they kind of did, but
On mobile, you can't, like, if you expand the details, it doesn't show dislikes anymore.
right.
Yeah.
But like what I was saying was like with this guy, I found a video of some guy talking about it because I wanted to just like see what other people were saying about it, and the video was like, you know, 15 minutes long or some shit, and he's just like, it felt like he was just repeating him. So he's like, guys, this is a terrible idea. I don't know why YouTube's doing it. And I was just like, just get to the fucking point. Like, is there anything else in this video? You know, like,
Just him telling you it's a terrible idea.
yeah, I'm
over,
like, well,
yeah.
I knew it was a fucking terrible, you know, like.
Not
you
only is the idea terrible, but it's also not good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like, this would be bad for creators because you can't see the ratio anymore. And, like, when you can't see the ratio anymore, that's bad for creator. You know, they do it like that. Where they just
Meanwhile,
kinda,
Amp Lemon does like a 30-minute video on why you should like dislikes, and it's probably way better.
oh, I love that's a really fucking good video. I love that video.
It all
Yeah,
comes
it's a pretty
back
good
to
video.
Amp Lemon, doesn't it?
Well, I think actually Emp Lemon was my only interaction with him was on Twitter when I was like getting sponsors on my channel. Like, people were coming to me for sponsorships, and he was like, I had like no sub maybe 10k subs. I was like less than 10k, and I messaged him and he gave me this like whole comprehensive like thing on how to deal with it, and I was like, oh man, like this guy's
Wow.
fucking. I was like really appreciative for
He's
that because
Wow. He's an elusive guy, but he's also,
He's very helpful.
yeah, he
Like,
sounds like he's
willing to
helpful.
help.
Yeah.
Right,
Like
it was
I've
super
messaged
nice.
him like
He's a
a
real
number
one.
of times for advice, and he's given me really good advice each time. And I even one time on a video, like I was doing a video about like how do you build a community, because like I did a whole thing about like my definition of success changed from having good well performing videos to like actually building an audience. And I asked him about it, and he was like, I was like, could you record what you just wrote so I could put it in my video? And he's like, yeah, sure. And so
That's
he's in the
sick.
video, like his voice.
And then he dropped his PayPal. He's like, that'll be $500 per
yeah,
second.
he's like,
And Sam's like, you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do. And he paid up,
Yeah.
and ever since then they've
And now
been
I'm broke.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
And he's never talked to me again.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
So
I
he's
think
cool. I like him.
I heard stories of like I was listening to a podcast the other day, and these like some YouTuber podcast, and they were talking about when they first started out like doing collabs, they had people ask them for like a cut of the video or something.
Wow.
I was like, that is such a fucking shitty thing to do. Like,
Oh, you were listening to Gush.
were you guys talking about that?
Well, yeah, we're gonna ask you for a cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's actually we were about to ask you right now.
You're gonna have
See,
to pay us to be on this.
I operate in Canadian dollars, so I
Okay,
don't
you can just
know
pay
if
us
it-
in Bitcoin. It's
Canadian,
fine. Just pay us in
No,
Bitcoin.
no, I don't know if the conversion, you know, is the whole
Okay, then
thing.
just pay-
Toronto to Toronto.
I'll wire
Yeah,
Sam the
you
money.
were-
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Hey,
you.
it wasn't that funny, man.
No,
More of
but-
an evil
fucking
maniacal laugh.
so
No,
VidCon 2021.
Oh, I'm fucking hyped.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna we're the legendary house of Glink, me,
don't
Ghost
no,
Gum,
stop,
Kino.
Stop. That's just nothing is confirmed yet. Stop.
Everything is confirmed. All of us are staying together.
Oh,
We're
really?
having,
Thank you for the all expense paid vacation
Yep.
house. I appreciate that.
We're having an insanely large party. Lots of
Okay.
celebrities. Notch is going to be there. Actually, it's going
Let's
to be in his
go.
mansion.
I knew it. I fucking
Yep.
knew Notch messaged you, dude. I knew he
did.
messaged you.
I didn't want to
Did
tell
not-
anyone,
are
but he
you-
was like,
Are you trolling or is that real?
he was like, Slush.
Oh my god.
Slush, thank you for making that video. Nobody ever takes the time to look into this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, everyone thinks that I'm racist, that I'm homophobic, but you're the only one who could see that I am those things. But it's not bad. It's good that I am those things. Thank you, Slush. That's what he said.
I feel like a fucking idiot. I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not.
I'm joking. Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ, because like I've heard that shit happening with like I've heard Notch like messaging YouTubers and or like talking with YouTubers and shit.
Well, if
But
that's
Notch
true,
is
then I'm
gonna
waiting.
be there.
I'm
Notch
waiting.
is gonna be there though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, tell him
so
to make
Notch is gonna
Minecraft
be there.
too.
He's gonna retweet the party. Actually,
We're also gonna
he said he
get.
would.
We're also gonna get Boogie and Frank Hassel there for
Yeah,
a good old
dude, I actually
fashioned.
made
That
him-
boxing match we were talking about, that's happening at the party.
That's happening there.
I made a video about Boogie a while back, and I fucking hate that video. I think it's like so shitty, just because I don't like the idea of making a video about other people. So I'm scared if I meet Boogie in real life, he'll be like
He's gonna beat
you know,
the shit out of you.
Yeah, he's gonna like shoot a warning shot by my head and
literally
be like,
yeah.
Gonna sit on you, bro.
Dude, I'm not. Boogie's a badass now. People don't believe it. He's actually a
That's
fucking badass now.
I heard that he kills people and then collects their teeth and puts them in his mouth.
Yeah, he does some fucked up shit. He's the
sounds
new
like an
what?
SCP.
He's the new
Sounds
cowboy.
like a fucking SCP.
Modern day cowboy. That's a new video
Boogie.
essay. Boogie, the modern day cowboy.
Boogie, the modern day cowboy, and for the while, my YouTube banner was the picture of him like with the gun, and
Right.
someone edited him as like Commander Shepard from COD
Okay.
when he shoots fucking Ghost and what's his name, Roach. Is it Roach? I don't fucking remember.
I don't know. I never played COD.
Never mind. What kind of podcast? Get me on a Call of Duty podcast.
This is a Halo only podcast.
See, I
Yeah,
never
so
had
please-
This is
Xbox.
a
growing
Halo
up.
Respect
melee
your-
kind of podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I can get down with
Or
melee. I
as
can
they
get
used
down
to
with
call
melee.
it back in the good old days, this is a We 60 podcast. We are We 60 allied. Nintendo, Microsoft for life.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was a
They formed
PS3
an
boy.
alliance. At one point, they formed an alliance. I swear, this was a real thing in the console.
It was a thing. I remember that.
Yep.
It was like, I got Xbox 360 and Nintendo Wii. Fuck Sony.
Yeah, it was like an anti-Sony movement within the pro Nintendo. It was. I swear to God, the console wars. You could study them like political movements, and they would bear the same historical qualities as them.
I remember like arguing about consoles back in the day and it getting like really heated. Like
It was an
people in
ideology.
Yeah, it was really weird that just kind of went away with the next gen stuff. But
People just stopped caring about consoles, honestly.
Because they grew
also, I
up.
think
They grew the
Xbox
fuck up.
One, Xbox
PC, I
One was
think.
pretty shit though. I heard like I didn't have. I had a PS4.
Yeah, but PS4 was good. But like, I just think it's like PC just slowly made it like, who gives a fuck about consoles? I'm
Yeah.
gonna have my Nintendo and my PC.
right?
Yeah.
Unless you're playing exclusives, you can just do it all.
That's
on
exactly
PC.
how I feel. That's how I felt since like 2014. So yeah.
I mean, I do think that Sony has good exclusives. Let me tell you, okay. But
That God of War was fucking great.
yeah,
That was so
God of
fun.
War, they have Persona. Okay, I think that's an exclusive.
Persona's well, the old ones are on PC. I recently played
Well, that
Persona
depends
4.
how much of a weeaboo you are.
Can we, guys? Are you calling me out?
You are a weeb, right?
When you did make a whole video about anime, didn't you?
No. Fake. You are fake news.
Okay, you're definitely a weeb.
No, I made a video talking about anime, but it was like about the fandom in anime, kind of.
Right, that's
And how much you love it.
I said how I watch these Japanese cartoons before I go to bed. I have a little body pillow of
that was my
Japanese anime
takeaway.
woman. Yeah, exactly. That's just basically.
All I got was like, I love anime. I jerk off to anime. I don't remember what real life looks like because I have anime filtered
Eyes.
over my eyes. Yeah.
Let's put it like this, guys. Since the lockdown, I have not seen a 3D woman.
Welcome to the club.
So yeah, you know,
it's also
been,
the same club as the #1 club.
Yeah, the
So-
2D woman club.
Yeah, they're the same club.
Well, do you know, mind blow over here, okay? But your vision isn't in 3D, so you've never seen a 3D woman. Everyone's vision is
let's go.
2D.
That's
If you take a still image of what you're
also-
looking at, it's a 2D picture.
This is also the #1 club.
How many #1 clubs are there? At what point does it become like a number?
It's
3 or
all
4
a club, and it's also not a club.
It's the infinite set of #1s, and that's us right here, right now.
Ones and zeros, baby.
Gush
Ones and
podcast.
zeros.
Right. Okay.
It's all ones
yeah.
and zeros. Welcome.
You do shrooms with
to
us, and your
Gush.
mind will get destroyed, and you'll be left with nothing but one.
I'm finally on the Gush podcast. This is what it's like.
You do shit
The
with
ones
those
and
guys.
zero club.
You're just gonna be seeing a bunch of ones and zeros.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like binary code when I get out from my chair.
Yeah, that's what like
That's the goal.
that's what's really happening. Okay,
gonna be like the
you think
Matrix.
that this is like reality and all this shit.
Wake
no,
the
it's just ones and
fuck
zeros.
up.
You know the guy
Get over
from
yourself.
You got
okay?
guy
It's
from
energy,
the
ones and
Matrix.
zeros.
but you don't know
the
how
guy
to
from
use
the
it.
Matrix, Lawrence Fishburne. You know Lawrence Fishburne from the Matrix. He came into
Samuel L. Jackson.
no.
I'm joking.
energy.
People always get
No,
that
I-
mixed up.
I know
But
you're
you ain't
of
gonna
course you're
use it.
fucking
Use
joking.
it.
What?
You got energy.
He's singing that NERD song. ESP.
But you ain't gonna use it. Use it.
You got so much hate.
I'm lost.
You don't know that song? Did you ever listen to
the
the
song-
NERD album from 2017?
Oh yeah. Wait, what song is that?
ESP.
ESP. That song is
Energy,
basically what we're
baby.
talking about. That song
okay, I
is
don't remember
exactly
that
what
song.
we're talking about. Okay, go listen to it.
Okay, I'll listen to it right now. It's like No One Ever Really Dies, that album, right?
Wait, let me.
Yeah.
We can cut this out, but let me.
I
let me-
like. Oh yeah, I like.
Let's listen
Don't
to it
Do
together.
Don't do it.
Oh, that
No-
song's so good with Kendrick.
Yeah, okay, I do really like that album. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm gonna put ESP on. You guys can join my Spotify.
Oh, I'm listening to it right now. I definitely know this song.
Oh, okay.
Got energy, but you ain't gonna
You gonna
use. Yeah,
use it,
okay,
use it?
yeah, I remember now.
Did you just stop it or something? I was like listening with you and then it skipped ahead.
Oh, for mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just listening with you.
It's welcome to
Walking
the new.
around with the energy of the hot summers.
Yeah. He's spitting facts.
That song is fucking great. Yeah, he really is spitting facts though.
That's what we're saying.
Love
And then
him or
there's
hate
that
him.
other song where he spits facts where he's like, fuck, what is it? Something's in the water.
Oh.
How's that one go?
I love that one. Something's in the water. Everybody's in the trance.
Yeah.
Something's in the water. Everybody's in the trance.
Everybody's in a trance. You got the glazed look in their eyes. Something's in the water. Everybody in the trance.
Yeah. Oh, funny story. Okay.
Or else woke.
Short story time, actually. So, last VidCon, 2019, me and Sam, Slush, both.
I know what story you're going with.
We both went to. We were staying in this like kind of
or
Airbnb,
something.
yeah,
Apartment
and
complex.
yeah, and it was near in Anaheim.
And we
What?
were singing that exact line, like something's in the water, everyone's in a trance thing. Like we were on repeat.
Yeah, for a while, maybe like for a couple days.
Yeah.
And
Right.
anyways, we were actually. Here's what happened, as I recall it. We had sat down.
A big ass joint.
in the courtyard. We smoke it a wee, and then we're talking about the lyrics to that song,
And this idea that like, you know, there like we're joking around kind of like there is something in the water. It's and everyone
everybody
is in a trance.
It's fluoride. It's something. We're talking about it. We're just whatever shooting ideas around. Really, as soon as we start talking about that, the sprinklers turn on all around the courtyard, and
Yeah.
it was like it was kind of
And
weird.
we're super
Wait, what?
high and paranoid, right?
Did you guys cut out?
No. I
Oh,
don't
see,
know.
they're
Did
censoring
we?
us. They're censoring us.
Yeah. Basically,
What the fuck?
the story
Wait, can you
is
guys hear me?
we're singing that song, Something's in the Water, Everyone's in a Trance. We're theorizing about, maybe there is something in the water. Maybe the government is trying to control people who know too much by putting them in a trance.
Yes, we
we're
can
not
hear you.
being super serious. And we're smoking... wait, can you not hear us?
Oh,
Yes,
never mind.
we
I
can
cut
hear
out
you.
for a second. Glink was like talking about the sprinklers came on and it just cut out.
That's fucking crazy. That's
That,
fucking
dude,
crazy.
that is a we are.
That's a cursed
we are in a
story.
trance.
It's basically
That's
what
a
happened
cursed
to
story.
us.
So there you go. You
Yeah.
just felt it through experience, buddy. Welcome to the club again.
We were getting too close to the truth, and then suddenly the sprinklers turn on all around us. Not supposed to be on with a bunch
As
of
if to
people
say,
around, but
shut
there
the
are.
fuck
They
up.
turn on. Yeah, they're like, "Oh man, these guys know too much. Put them in a trance."
Dude, that's fucking LA, man. LA is where like the heart of all that shit
Oh
is.
yeah,
Yep.
you're in the
People-
valley's fucking ass.
Everyone says LA is just like the homeless capital of the world.
Dude, it's so sad because I love a lot of LA. I love certain communities there, certain parts of the city, what it used to be like, whatever. The whole vibe of it is cool. I was born there. A lot of my family lives in a still nice part of town. But it's just, it really has gone downhill over the years. As someone who's visited there every year of my life, multiple times that in the year, like I've always gone back and forth to LA, and it's just totally, I don't know. It's just like, so either it's overrun or it's an economic issue or whatever the issue is. It's just totally gone downhill though.
See, I've never been to LA, but like all the stories I hear of people who've gone in recent years, it's just like, yeah, there are certain areas you don't go to. Like, you just go for like a weekend and then, you come back.
Yeah,
That's sad.
it is sad.
It's sad because, like, I really like the nature aspect of California. I think it's a very beautiful state,
It
and
is.
LA is included in that. I think it's like very, like, I like the weather. I like the mixture of like there's desert, but there's also sort of like a tropical feel to it.
There's surfer dudes like, what up,
Yeah, they got like
Slush?
mountainous stuff. I like the like mountainous area too. You know what I mean? Like it's quite nice.
I even like the multi-ethnic neighborhoods personally. Like I like that there is a Chinatown. I like that there is, like Mexican areas.
yeah, that feels
and, like,
very at home. Like Toronto's like that too.
yeah.
I don't know. It's a shame. It's a shame. I have seen like firsthand just how like many homeless people there are there, and it's pretty sad that there's just so many.
Yeah, you probably got a slight sense of. Well, you were in Anaheim. I know you've been to LA separately, but when we were in VidCon, I feel like Anaheim is kind of what a lot of parts of LA feel like now, though. So.
Well, the worst I'd ever seen it was when I was in LA with my family, because I actually have some family in LA, and we went. I don't know why we went there, but we went downtown Los Angeles, and it was bad. It was really bad.
Oh yeah, downtown is the fucking worst, dude. So Ghostgum, as an LA resident, what are your thoughts on how bad your hometown has gone downhill?
Go Lakers. That's what I'll fucking say. No, do you actually want me to get into like my hometown?
Get into it, dude.
Okay, like 'cause I'm from Toronto, right? So like
T-Town, represent T-Town.
yeah, T-Town. No one says that, but no, I was like, I don't know if it's just like over the years I've noticed, because I go downtown like pretty frequently, right? To just go hang out, go to bars and stuff. But like over the last couple of years, it seems like you'd run into like one crazy person every now and then. But now when you go downtown, it's like you run into minimum, I don't know, like
Ever since
4 or
COVID.
5. Yeah, I guess because COVID too. But even before COVID, I definitely saw it too.
It was still
like
ramping
more.
up.
Yeah, it's and
We
I guess because
went triple time though. Last
yeah,
year.
and Toronto's already a really fucking expensive city in terms of like real estate. It's already like, especially downtown, it's just like ridiculous, right? So there's just so many people there, and you know, I was like showing not long ago, I was like showing a friend who's not from here, showing him around Toronto, and it was kind of like fucking embarrassing. We were walking around, like this homeless dude came up and started screaming in our face, and it was just like, you know,
What area were you in when that happened?
it was like right downtown, kind of like University and Queen around there.
Huh. Damn,
So it's like
dude,
not
that
the
sucks.
nicest
I love that
area, but still, yeah.
No, I love that's like one of my favorite areas. Is like
yeah,
Queen
no, it's a
West.
great like Kensington Market there is a great area, and there's, you know, a lot. It's like all in that hub, but it's just kind of fucking, especially recently, it's been fucking, you know, uninhabitable. Like you can't even go there now without being harassed or like being threatened or something. Like there's one time I was sitting on this was last summer, sitting on a patio with my cousin, and this, I don't know what happened, but we heard in like the corner, I don't know, down the street, some guy just screamed at some other guy. He's like, "You want to stay alive? Keep fucking walking." And I was like, Jesus, like, come on, man.
Shit.
Like, and my cousin, he's not from the city, so I was like, oh, like, it's chill. Like, you know, I don't know. What
Wait, he
the
was a
fuck do
New
you even
Yorker?
say to? Yeah, kind of, but it was in Toronto.
Holy fuck! It was like
and
the
he threatened to
Sopranos
kill
in real
some
life.
guy. Yeah, he threatened to kill some guy in
That's
the street.
actually
I was like,
awesome, though. if
yeah,
you
but it
think
was some like
about it.
homeless like crack addict. It wasn't like
It's
some
just
Tony's.
honestly, it's just someone like I doubt he's gonna kill anyone, but like, actually, you know
Yeah.
what? This is a little story involving, and this was 2016. My friend was subletting an apartment in the Village, and one day after I leave his apartment, he's like, we were playing Smash till really late. I leave, and then I get a message from him being like, someone was murdered at the front, like right at the front door of my apartment. And I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, and I saw it. And I was like, what do you mean? And
Holy
you saw it? And he was
fuck.
like, he's like, I went out to go get like something from the convenience store, came back, and I saw one homeless guy dragging another homeless guy, and he was like,
no.
and the homeless guy said to him like, he's drunk, pissed himself. And I just laughed and didn't think much about it. And then when I went to go smoke a joint on my balcony, I look down and I see that the homeless guy that said that to me is being arrested, and they're drawing an outline of the body.
That's fucked.
Yeah, insanity.
Holy shit.
shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, pretty fucking crazy.
Have you guys ever seen a dead person before? Like
No.
like
No.
a freshly dead person?
I have not.
No,
Oh, I
In,
have one
uh,
time.
Jews don't like open casket funerals. They don't
Right,
do that.
right. I've only seen it one time when my neighbor had like a heart attack or something, and I had to go like do CPR on her, and she fucking died like right there. Or she
Jesus
was
Christ.
probably already dead at that point.
Oh,
but
you told me and Oki about this.
Yeah, I think it was fucked. Like, I don't know. It was one of those things that, I don't know. She was really old, and, you know, it was just kind of a you know,
Matter of time kind of thing.
yeah, like she was like quite old and living alone and stuff, or she had like her son was living with her, but like, you know, it was just like, I don't know. It was a weird fucking experience, just like seeing that. I don't know.
I can imagine that was pretty like terrifying, or like just, I don't know.
At least
scarring.
it wasn't gruesome. At least it wasn't
Yeah,
gruesome.
that's the thing. Like, I always
Yeah.
think it could have been worse. Like, people who get traumatized by, like, they see some really gruesome death and they just get traumatized for life. Like, you know, that didn't happen here, thank God.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
that shit always, like, I always feel so bad for people like that.
It's pretty fucked up.
It is really messed up. I don't know. I hope that like, I don't know. Just when I know that there's a fuck ton of homeless people in Toronto, like in my head I just like wish that there was. I just want them to not be homeless. You know, just like have a place to live. I think that would be a lot better. I don't really know
But-
what the solution is to that, but like,
I guess, like,
it just makes me
also,
sad.
there are people who set up, like, those homeless villages or
Tents,
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And you kind of, it's hard to get them out of there because they've kind of established a community, you
Yeah.
know? So you can't, I mean, I guess technically you can, but if you go kick them out, they're just going to go somewhere else and be homeless. Or you say, hey, you guys can move into this, you know, shelter, a hotel. Maybe some of them won't, you know, because they're
Yeah.
just so used to being in that area, and they don't want to have to like pack all their stuff and move again. So I don't know. It's such a fucking complicated.
It's not a
issue.
simple problem, and anyone that proposes that solution to it is simple is just up their own ass or just has no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it does make me sad. Like I don't know.
It's just sad, and it's sad.
It is like, I don't know. It's weird
And
because
it's
like
just sad.
it's just so sad, right? It's awful. I
was trying to go for the I was going for the Peterson actually, but I think I went too British by accident. And it's wrong, and it's just sad. There we go.
I think this is a sign that it's time to just end this episode for now.
You know, that would be convenient because my friend who I'm walking with just told me that he already left his house and didn't wait for me to tell him.
Well, you better go get him. Well, you better go catch him.
Is your friend running? Because shoot him in the face.
Because he might run into one of those bad neighborhoods. Don't want that happening.
He might end up dead in a fucking alleyway.
Well,
Yeah,
For the next Gush episode,
on that note,
Ghost Gum will be doing acid with us.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, we're just going to make him do acid while we yelled nightmare, 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 the whole time.
Link arms. Well, no, at VidCon, we'll just all of us will do peyote.
Yeah. Next, hey, Ghost Gum, see you at VidCon.
Oh hell yeah! I can't wait.
I know you're going to be taking the boring tunnel all the way from Toronto.
Yeah, we're gonna be. It's a little tunnel we dug under the ground.
We're gonna take the tunnel together, so it'll be fun.
I know you and Sam are working on that tunnel right now.
Yeah,
you, me, and Oki, we're gonna tunnel all the way to LA, baby.
Make sure this episode comes out after VidCon because I don't want to get this getting out to the government.
Sure thing. Yeah, we're gonna put it out right after VidCon.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I appreciate that.
The Underground Railroad to not going to the COVID hotel.
Yeah, they just canceled those, right?
Oh, they canceled the COVID hotel?
I think so. Yeah.
That's fucking lit. Let's go.
If I don't know. I think if you're.
Thank God.
Fuck. There's
Turns out they just execute you now. There is no more
We
hotel.
can't afford to have you back.
They're
in
called
order.
re-education camps now. The re-education hotels.
Guys, it's fine. Hey, it's every country around the world has agreed to celebrate White Boy Summer. So this is consider this your last hurrah.
Hell yeah.
We're all not white here, so.
Wait, Ghost Gum, what are you?
Ghost Gum.
Spanish?
Yeah, I'm not. How do you do, fellow non-whites?
You're like Simpsons color.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Simpsons color.
That's what I think of.
Everything you have is Simpsons related, so.
Yeah.
You're kind of like Emp Lemon in that sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought about releasing my face someday. I think that day will come at a certain point. Oh yeah.
Don't release your face. Do not release it.
I released his face already
It's
on my
on
Twitter account.
but not
I
on
can't
YouTube.
believe you released it, dude. You released his face.
Yeah, it's gone. I'm
New
a fucking
face
husk
released.
of a man
New face
now.
just dropped.
New face just dropped.
Dude, you could just, it doesn't even matter. You could just make it halfway a part of your brand. You could have yourself in your videos somewhat.
Yeah, I thought about that. I don't know. It's like I don't have any immediate plans to do it. We'll see.
Yeah, I say just, and this is my advice to like everyone who's doing YouTube is just to do whatever the fuck you want. And like, who gives a shit about don't make YouTube your career. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
that's my
advice. That's kind of how I'm approaching it now. Is like I want to just do it because it's fun. I don't want to turn it into. I understand like certain channels get big and they kind of have to turn it into somewhat of a business, but I don't really. I don't see myself going that way anytime soon. So I'm just doing stuff that makes me happy.
Exactly. I think that's the best way. It's like if you like making. This applies to like if you want to just make videos where you're just talking to a camera for fucking half an hour, do it. If you want to make like the craziest high quality Night Docs kind of video, fucking do it.
Shout out Night Docs.
His videos are insanely
They're
high quality.
so fucking good. I love his videos.
It boggles my mind that he so effortlessly puts out like the most high production quality stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah, he puts it out like pretty frequently too. Like he uploads pretty.
Yeah. That's a dude who's like super passionate about just making cool things.
Quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. I love his vids. He has some really great stuff.
All right. Well,
Well, thank you for
Everyone.
having me on, guys, to the Gush
Thanks
for coming.
podcast.
What do you mean? We're just getting started.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was the warm-up
Sorry, I forgot to hit
podcast.
record.
That was the
Yeah.
So all right. So now
That was the pre-show
let's
for
talk
Patreon.
about yeah. So let's talk about
Dalmatians, are they white with black dots or black with white splotches?
White.
I think it's the I think they're white.
White with
Or
black.
would they be black with white donuts? Would that be more appropriate way of phrasing it?
Dude,
No.
Dalmatians are cute.
Nah,
They're actually like an aggressive breed.
Oh.
Who was it? The lead singer from Sublime had a dog who would come out on stage with them, and then they fucking gave it hearing damage from doing that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I love Sublime, but like, come on, man.
Well, he was on heroin all the time, so he probably
Yeah,
wasn't
fair.
thinking clearly.
Heroin.
Down here at the pawn shop, I gave my dog hearing damage.
The
Heroin
classic line.
sucks, guys. Don't ever do heroin.
I like
Never
that
do
Velvet
heroin.
Underground song.
Heroin,
Heroin.
be the
Yeah.
death of me.
Me.
It's my wife. It's my life.
My life.
That little laugh he does. He's
And then,
"Ah,
like,
I'm
by the
addicted."
end, it just turns into this fucking nightmare song where it's like,
Noise, yeah.
it's like just going fucking
It's
nuts.
like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, I love it.
So good.
So wait, are you gonna listen to Animal Collective now?
Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll
Let's
give him
fucking
another.
go.
I'll
All
give
right,
him
Sam,
another
give him-
whirl.
Give him the next recommendations and
See, well, you didn't like Strawberry Jam.
Well, this was also a couple years ago when I listened to it, so I'll.
your brain has developed a lot more since then.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't know. I
slightly
would
less
say,
retarded
like,
now.
Just try each one of these albums, and whichever one you like the most, listen to that one the full
Oh
way
yeah, I'm
through.
ending the recording. By the way, I'm ending the recording.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye guys. I'm ending my recording too. Bye guys.
Okay, bye.
I'm ending my recording too. Bye guys. I'm ending my recording too. Bye guys. I'm ending my recording too. Bye guys.